718,000 people were found homeless last year alone. Numbers are increasing. More people are found homeless every year. This includes many situations where they come from poverty, homes where their money isn't so easy to come by, jobs aren't so easy to maintain, too many children to worry about, too many issues, and poverty just always ties into the cycle. And there's also many other ways and many other victims come from, such as veterans, mental mental instabilities, and as well as handicaps. People that have suffered from accidents and as well as unfortunate events. Which comes to the next point. Where does it begin? It becomes with the home. It begins with the home and the person itself. Of course, we all know and believe that a person has the ability to just change their life and have the ability to just go for something, to make a difference, which it can also tie into us, a person that notices a homeless person. And I'll get back to that point later on. But beginning with the person that coming from poverty or a different situation as veterans. Of course, they're suffering and they could try to help out their way, but some are left in a horrible position where they just can't. They need an extra hand, which comes up to tie with extra money, funding, government as well, but it also ties up to people that are not in homeless situations. Children suffer malnutrition, suffer loss in education, as well as older adults and younger adults. Veterans as well that need the extra help, and people that need medical assistance, people with diseases, people with handicap handicap related incidents, people that have gotten accidents at work, divorces, etc. Which now we can further on. It is not easy to just judge. It is easy to judge. Many people judge and assume that a person that's homeless is someone that's bad, someone that's a drug abuser, someone that is untrustworthy, that you cannot give your money to in any type of conversation, which is wrong. As I've mentioned, many children, families, and adults, etc., all suffer from this. Many. Poverty is increasingly, rates are increasingly going up here in the United States. We're always willing to help out those that we care about, but what if you were in the position of someone who wasn't cared about? What if you're homeless? What if you were invisible to some people's eyes? Nobody cared about you. It would be unfair. Bringing on to the next point. Try to think of the other Try to think about the other side. Try to think about being in someone else's shoes that's homeless. If you're unlooked and thought to be invisible, you get little to none support. And it's an unfair, dire necessity that we need to have to make sure to support all homeless. Of course, many people speculate that giving money to someone that's homeless is untrustworthy, as mentioned, which is wrong. Many people that are homeless aren't just drug users, and which many reported by the NewportProject.org, that many Americans believe that most homeless people are sex offenders, drug abusers, etc., which is wrong. It shouldn't be that case. We shouldn't just automatically assume that someone that's in need, that looks less of ourselves, is someone to ignore. It shouldn't be something to just unlook and just walk past by like they're invisible when they're not. If you were in their shoes, you want to be helped. Let's kick it off to the next point. Helping out with just saying hello could help out significantly. You don't just have to just throw $1 to somebody that's homeless and think you'd help, or that you're helping out a good deed. You could also give out food, toiletries, and give out a household. As myself, I once have, in many other occasions, have given food to a homeless person, and I try to do it as respectfully as I can. As once I went to In-N-Out and I ate with my family, and I noticed someone that was homeless on the side of the road with a sign saying, "Please help." And I approached this homeless person, a man, and I offered them if I could purchase them food, and they willingly agreed. And I respectfully went back and offered them the food, and I gave it to them. And then I ended up sitting down with this young man and telling me about how when he used to be a college professor and how he went through a divorce and his life fell apart from there on, losing case and losing money. And this is sadly many cases here in the U.S. Many people lose into many unfortunate events. And they're not just drug abusers, they're not just some type of person that is manipulated. They're just people trying to survive and help them go on their day. And if you aren't just someone that just wants to give out food and money, try giving out a helping hand. Try helping them. Try helping. How can I help you? Can I help you do this? Hi, how's your day been? How have you been? A simple conversation and acknowledging of someone that's homeless can also leave a big impact. Can help lighten their day. Just changing their positivity and their negativity is so in dire need. Food and etc. would be immensely important, but as mentioned, just trying to help out and give a conversation would be so important. People that are homeless and less fortunate should not be just seen as invisible or have this type of discrimination that they are horrible people and that they're less of this. And to wrap up and to conclude, homeless people the rates in homeless people are rising every year. And the numbers will continue to grow. But as if we were to help give more homeless shelters, help our community make a difference, make a movement, we can help lower those percentages and help people rise out of poverty, rise out of homelessness and out of poverty, help them have a stable income, help them be supportive to their family, to their medical needs, and help them be more into the employment system and to help employ themselves and others. And this would be a major impact in lowering homeless rates, as homeless rates are significantly high in big cities such as Los Angeles and New York. Now we conclude my presentation. Thank you.